2nd, 1974. We're recording at Pemberton Library, talking with Mr. Howard Myers of Philadelphia and Browns Mills, with a recording being done by Pierre Lawton of Pemberton High School. We're discussing several pictures which Mr. Myers has in his possession. The first ones being pictures of the Lakeshore Lodge. And these are located where?
Pear Avenue and Clubhouse Road in Browns Mills.
And are these people pictured here on the porch? Are they members of your family?
One of them is. This map, I believe, will show you. This property is right here. In other words, that section. Mm-hmm. And the big house, which is one of them, is towards the lake, and the smaller one, which is mine, is there. You can see from this picture the driveway as it was heading over towards what was intended to be the garage.
Is this the same building?
That is the garage to the garage.
Oh, then the other building is not really on here.
No.
How long ago was this taken?
That was
Judging
taken,
by the boys' clothes, it's quite a time.
well, that was about 1910 or 11.
Excellent pictures.
They were commercially done.
Are you one of the boys? No.
I wasn't born then.
Oh, that's right. 1910 or 11. It was a long time, isn't it?
I was born in 11. These people are Bill Browning, who had a house. His father, rather, had a house right here. Mm-hmm. In that little circle in Browns Mills, you recall?
No, I'm not that familiar with Browns Mills area.
His father was in the state legislature. And my grandmother built this house right next to where they are in 1894. This is my half-sister. Mm-hmm. That is Clark Keely, whose father built this entire enclave. This is Mrs. Woodward, who was Clark's governess. Dr. Keely and his wife were separated not too long after they were married. They had just the one child. And she moved out to California. So Mrs. Woodward was hired as a governess, and she took Clark back and forth every year. Clark went to school in the East, and he spent the summer with his mother in California.
Where is he now?
In California, Los Angeles. He is 72 years old. Here is another picture of him. This is a playhouse that was built back here behind this house.
Oh, he's the boy in the big hat.
Yeah.
That's in this other picture, too.
Oh.
It's Clark Keely, right?
Yeah. And that's Bill Browning.
Browning, I-N-G on the end?
B-R-O-W-N-I-N-G.
Do you have any idea who took these pictures?
Commercially. Yeah.
And we wondered if this bridge here, where
That's no longer there.
It's no longer there, but it seems to be.
It's in another picture also.
Yeah, a picture of the boat. Or were they Mr. Roberts' pictures? I'm too mixed up sometimes. Yeah, Mr. Roberts was here Saturday, and he thought it looked like the bridge.
That's the bridge that went from Dr. Keely's property over to what has been since called Velvet Lawn. You can see in this picture, that's Dr. Keely's house. And the bridge went across right here. From here to there.
Right along Clubhouse Road then. Very close.
Yeah.
Does this look like the same bridge to you?
No. No, that's a different bridge. I think that's up on Little Pine Lake, but I'm not sure. I don't recognize it. That bridge is much too far above the water as compared to this. No, I scratched myself.
Oh. Want a Band-Aid? I think I have one. Well, now tell us about the interiors of these buildings.
This is the interior of the big house, as it were. The view of this one was taken in the living room. The living room was right behind the chimney. And this view was taken, the chimney's right here. And it was taken from in front of the fireplace.
And is this the one that you said was Lakeshore Lodge?
Yeah.
And who owns it now? Do you know?
I don't remember who owns it now. It's changed hands several times since Dr. Keely died. He died in 1932. He was then 72 years old. And it was sold to Arthur Reeves originally. He was then the tax collector. And it's changed hands several times since then. And I haven't kept up with it at all. My house was willed to Dr. Keely's son Clark, and Dr. Keely also willed my father a certain amount of money, and Dad took the house that I now own as part of this legacy that he received. The harp is still down here. This lantern is up in my dining room. The pictures on the wall, most of them are at Brown's Mills at the present time in my house.
You mentioned on the phone a picture of the doctors, I believe.
Yeah, there were 3 of them. 3 men standing on the bridge. Certainly you had that picture.
Yeah. And it were just these 2 interiors. And delving back into these old photographs and various things, it's just surprising to some of us how lovely Brown's Mills was. Yes. What do you think is the reason for its deterioration?
The youth of our time. That's Dr. Keely in our portrait.
Oh, it's amazing.
Yeah. There's obviously one picture missing between your supply and my supply.
I hope we'll be able to keep these for a short time longer because they haven't been rephotographed yet, and we're really hoping that Harry Jones would be able to do that.
Well, we can go over these later. At the moment, do you want to keep this too?
Well, yes, if
You may.
for a time. Get them all back to you eventually. Does it have a name on it anyway?
No.
All right, if I write on the back here.
Dr. Robert N. Keely, K-W-E-L-Y.
Robert N. as in...
And Neff.
K-W-E-L-E-Y or L-Y?
L-Y.
L-Y.
There's a street in Roxborough, Philadelphia, named for the family.
Hmm.
It's That's where he came from originally. I know we've discussed that picture.
And this one.
And this one. And this one.
I was so interested in the Browns Mills Improvement Association newsletter, which indicated that the Improvement Association was really a commercial venture in those days.
Originally it was.
Were you a member of it at one time?
I'm a member now.
You are a member now?
Yeah.
Were you a member?
I've only been a member for about 25
You
years.
wouldn't have been old enough to have been a member in the beginning. Certainly. Well, that certainly has changed a good deal since its beginnings, too.
Very much. I can remember when we used to go out, this is only 25 years ago, back of my house, and have target practice with a .22 rifle and a few other guns. If you fired a gun in that direction today, you'd kill 17 people. This is a view on the inside of my house. The heating for winter time was this potbelly, or this chunk stove, and there was another chunk stove in the kitchen, and the fireplace. Now I have that clock up in Philadelphia. This little Robert Louis Stevenson quotation is still hanging on the wall down there, and this picture is still there. This was a picture published in a French newspaper. Dr. Keely did some of his studying in Paris. And this was the original from which the newspaper photograph was taken. And it's sort of a caricature-type picture of the various medical professions.
Was he a medical doctor?
Yeah. He never very vigorously practiced medicine because he had quite a lot of money, and he spent most of his time in world travels.
And his main home was in Philadelphia?
His original home was in Philadelphia, in Roxborough, but he had no permanent home thereafter except in Browns Mills. When he was in Philadelphia, he lived either at the Art Club, which was at 220 South Broad Street, or the Athletic Club, which was on Chestnut Street somewhere. But he had no permanent home other than Browns Mills.
And he's the one who went with Perry to the North Pole?
He didn't get to the North Pole, but he went on one of the previous expeditions.
Oh.
Didn't reach the North Pole.
I see. One of the previous expeditions.
Yeah. Perry made 3 or 4 trips that way. These are some pictures taken in front of my house. And the dog in there is an offspring of Peary's league dog.
Who's the gentleman in the picture?
James B. Riley.
James Riley.
He was the one who built my house. Whether he built the other house, the big house or not, I'm not sure.
Pierre, isn't Riley the one that Mr. Roberts said had such a penchant for moving buildings?
He did very well at that.
And he said the Pig and Whistle consisted of several other buildings that had been all assembled
Yeah.
to make the Pig and Whistle. It's another picture of him.
Yeah, they're all the same practically.
Some of Perry's lead, Peary, is it Peary? Not Perry.
P-E-A-R-Y.
Yeah, Peary's lead dog.
The dog eventually became somewhat unruly, so I'm told. And they were afraid to keep it, and they gave it to the Philadelphia Zoo, where it spent its days.
Do you know its name?
No, I don't.
That's really interesting. What do you know about Owen Wister having a cottage in Browns Mills?
I've only heard the name, but I know nothing.
It was in one of Henry Beck's writings, I think. One of the columns. And that was an exceedingly interesting column that you had amongst your things by Henry Beck.
I don't remember it offhand.
Well, here it is. I've asked one of our friends of the library volunteers to type it, and so it's all in
Oh,
type
yeah.
form now.
This building's gone, by the way.
What was that called?
That was just a little refreshment stand.
Right at the entrance of
at the
Lakeshore
Lakeshore
Drive.
Drive and the street.
What did they sell there?
Ice cream, soda.
Do you know who operated it?
Hubert Noteboom.
What was that last name?
Hubert Noteboom.
How do you spell that?
Noteboom.
Never heard that name.
Well, he was quite a real estate developer in the 20s. And he, well, he didn't do too well. I used to work in there sometimes during the summer.
When you were a boy?
Yeah. He had a Cord automobile. Do you remember that?
No. Cord? C-O-R-D?
Yeah. It was a front-wheel drive. He also had another refreshment stand at what is now the bathing beach up the lake a couple of miles. And I used to drive the car back and forth between the two stands from time to time. It was quite a thrill.
Not bad.
I'd forgotten
I
about
think
it.
this is where Beck mentioned Owen Wister in this article. Yes, and he also says Dr. Keely, who went to the North Pole with Peary, used to live in Barrens Mills.
He didn't make the North Pole.
Yeah. He's talking about characters in the, what he calls Pineys. P.D. Dan, whose full name was said to be Isaac Peter Carlton Anderson, was caretaker for no less a personage than Owen Wister when the author had a writing cottage down beside the Barrens Mills Lake.
I didn't know him. I don't recall anything about him.
I don't know Owen Wister's dates. I'll have to look that up, see when he died.
I think he was the same generation thereabouts as Dr. Keely, so he must have died probably in the late 30s. Dr. Keely didn't die a natural death either.
Oh, he didn't? What happened?
He thought he had cancer, and being a doctor, he had access to drugs.
Did that happen in Barrens Mills or Philadelphia?
No, it happened in Philadelphia. In the athletic club in Philadelphia.
Do you think he really had cancer? Or?
He didn't, according to the autopsy.
Really?
You want that one also?
Did they find out what was wrong?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Psycho.
Oh, for heaven's sake. Was he always apprehensive about his health, or was
Pretty much
something
so,
that
yeah.
came in later days?
No, he was always rather concerned. It's the old axiom, you know, physician heal thyself. This little poem up here is by Robert Louis Stevenson.
Gentleness and cheerfulness.
These are the perfect duties. These come before moral morality. For morals make you dreary, depend upon it they are wrong. I don't say to give them up, but conceal them like a vice, lest they spoil the life of better and simpler people.
Very good. I only recognize one line of that. About the morals.
If your morals make you dreary, depend upon it they are wrong. Yeah, I've got it.
Wealth of material there.
They used to have parties down here. This one was in 1909, May 16th. That's a building similar in construction to my house on the other side of the lake, known as Huneker's Quest. It was built.
Quest?
Yeah. HQ, Huneker's Quest. It was built by James Gibbons Huneker, who you might recall was an author many years ago.
No, I don't. What did he write?
Mostly pretty heavy stuff. I have a couple of these books still.
I'll have to look that up.
There are a lot of those people that I don't recognize.
This is a little album for the benefit of the tape, a little album of pictures we're discussing. Do you know any of these people?
Only one. He was the Austrian consul in Philadelphia. I should remember some of the others, but unfortunately I
He
don't.
was a visitor to Barrens Mills?
Yeah. This man was a judge in Philadelphia, and I think his name was Mellors.
Do you know anything about a building called Hunter's Lodge?
Yeah, pretty far up the lake.
Mr. Roberts thought possibly one of these pictures was
No.
Hunter's Lodge, but that's not. Let's see. This one fellow has a banjo here.
There's the best of my knowledge of those in that book.
Oh, that's helpful. Hawley, you don't have a first name for Hawley.
He was a real estate dealer in Philadelphia, but I do not, at the moment, recall his name.
Most of these would be Philadelphia people then, who just came to Brown's Mills.
Yes.
Weekends, summers,
On parties.
on parties.
For instance, the first party in...
There are no women in these parties. Where are all the women?
Well, Dr. Keely was a good cook, among other things.
Oh.
These were all bachelor parties.
Mm-hmm.
They had a party in what is now my house, and that was one of the caricatures that were drawn by Hawley of an attendee.
Is this supposed to be his name down here?
Yeah. Of course, the middle name was an invention, the same as the invented middle name for my father. He was known to drink quite a lot.
I don't know this word, Keely Cachette, C-A-C-H-E-T-T-E.
That's a small house.
Small house. Hawley was the artist who did these drawings.
You can leave it here if you want.
This Austrian consul here looks like...
He's quite a character.
He looks like my father-in-law.
He committed suicide later on, too.
Oh, no. Are any of these people still living?
No. Not to my knowledge, anyhow.
And who took the pictures?
One of the party.
Mm-hmm. And you just happened to inherit them?
Yeah.
Well, they had a tennis court there, too.
Oh, yes.
Well, this mentions bridge to Velvet Lawn. I don't see any bridge. Tennis court looks like a nice picture.
Maybe it's the other book.
This together.
I'm not sure that's the proper paper for that. No, it isn't. That belongs to this.
Oh, I see.
I am, if I may say so, a bit confused.
This one has the name Upton J. White. Upton H. White.
Yeah.
Is he in relation to the...
He was the grandson of the first Episcopal bishop in Pennsylvania.
Is that the J.J. White family by any chance?
No.
No relation to them.
This would not interest you at all,
No,
I'm sure.
this doesn't seem to go with this either because it doesn't have the bridge. Maybe just the picture of the bridge is missing in the papers, right?
Now, let me try again on this. That belongs there. So right there it is.
Oh,
That belongs there. That view was taken looking away from the house at Brown's Mills.
Away from the, what you
Big house.
called the Huneker's Quest?
No, the big house. That's this bridge across here. And the view is taken in this direction.
Where is this tape? 30 minutes aside?
Yes.
Well, that I don't seem to have any rundown on the names, but I think if you're interested, you could probably identify them with the few names that I have in there.
Because they're many of the same people.
I think they're all the same people, more or less. And the date of the parties is on the front of it.
Who maintained this tennis court? That's quite a nice looking court.
Mr. Huneker. Yeah. That is the description of that one.
There's some old-time cars.
Yeah.
Do you know what they are?
I think it was a Maxwell.
Canoe.
That canoe was ruined when my wife put a .22 caliber bullet in it. It took the whole side off the canvas. We were shooting at a target on the garage, and the canoe was on sawhorses in the garage, and she missed the target completely. She hasn't fired a .22 rifle since. Went right through the wall of the garage, right down the side of the canoe, and up the canvas all the way down.
Oh, my goodness. This wasn't primarily a hunting club or anything, was it? They don't look like the hunting
No.
type. It's just a recreation.
Recreation.
And they were mostly Philadelphia businessmen?
There was there were authors, politicians, judges, physicians. It was generally, you might say, a professional group. Do you want to keep this one, too?
And they were friends
Yeah.
prior to coming
Oh, yeah.
here, of course.
Yeah. There's two, I'm not of interest to you. It might amuse you nonetheless. Will you turn it off for a second, please?
Was this in Brown's Mills? Or? No. Nothing to do with it.
Now there's my living room in Brown's Mills. No, excuse me, that's the dining room. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Not beautiful now.
How long ago was this taken?
25 years ago. I have rented the house over the past few years,
Oh, I see.
and some of my tenants have been, shall we say, less than desirable. Here are a number of pictures that might interest you. They're sequential. That's the front of my